Hello everybody, I'm Sai and welcome to a game I just found on the newly released site of Steam, the Stanley Parable. Let's start this game. After all I read, it's kind of a psychological game walking around with stuff and things happening, some kind of... Pretty much you're playing as a dude called Stanley, but you're not a dude called Stanley. You have choice about how it ends, but you don't have choice. Really, I don't know what to expect about this game. All I know is that my PC is running ridiculously slow today. I feel like I might just reboot my PC after recording this video because that is taking one hell of a time. Alright, it's ridiculous how long that is taking. Well, I guess we could kind of interpret what's going on here. I mean, it says, end is never, the end is never, end, the end is never, the end is loading. So, it's some kind of weird psychological game. It looked very cool in the trailer. It seems like the game developer and developers seem to have some kind of humor, which is always pretty nice. And here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And here we go. Unmuted my mic. Here we are.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I should go to the meeting room then. This is pretty much what the Stanley Parable is all about, kind of like stuff repeating itself and walking around, really.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe that's actually what I want to do.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay. I mean, I can't even jump, so that's interesting.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Very, really worth it.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I'll stay here a bit longer.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I'll not forget the message. I'll just stay here a bit longer. Just gonna stay here a bit longer, just a tiny bit longer. Let's see what happens. Admire the room a bit more. Alright, I think I'll move on now.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Alright, E to interact, that's good. Okay, I just went somewhere. This is kind of scary. I don't know why, but it feels scary.
Back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right.
For God's sake.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
For God's sake.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had...
Alright, let's keep on going. We can ignore the guy now.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
oh, come on.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I'll just go left this time. I'm not gonna get bothered. I'll just keep on walking. Let's go ahead and find the story. Great. Wait, don't tell me this is going on. Nope. We've been there. We've sort of been here. I'm not going to one of these side rooms again.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh my god. Alright, good. Let's keep on walking.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.